Agribusiness, brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Good morning and welcome back to the show. We're in Wichita at the Kansas AgriBiz ED. Got it out, Ed.
You did.
I've struggled with it all day long. So, Ed, thank you for joining us. Beautiful red trailer behind us. Training for engulfment.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
What we do is it's an 8-hour program, and it's taught throughout the state of Kansas. It was came in division with KU as well as the grain partners. They donated quite a bit of money to help the program get off and started last year. And it took delivery of the trailer in about March of this year. And we've got 60 programs scheduled between now and July 1st of 2013. We've actually got some classes scheduled for 2014 because people want to plan that far in advance. We wind up utilizing grain from local grain industry suppliers. We'll use 150 bushels of wheat or corn. We will use 3 victims from the class. We will actually sink them down to their waist, and then the rest of the class will use one of the coffer dams to rescue them out. And then we also do a third cut station to where they'll do a cut station at the back.
Well, and we were talking a little bit off camera. A lot of the people who are training are in rural communities that don't maybe not have a full-time fire department.
Correct.
Or the ability to have immediate rescue from that. The role that they play in keeping everybody safe in the elevators, how important is that?
Well, it's paramount. That's who you're going to call. Mm-hmm. And the volunteer firefighters can respond and do the same thing that paid staff can do with the proper training. So again, the program is free of charge to the volunteers as well as the grain employees for the state.
And what's the biggest misconception, and I think maybe even some of the volunteer people have in rural communities about grain bin rescues?
That they can just hook a rope to them and pull them out. And literally you have to use the coffer dam. You have to remove the grain from inside the coffer dam because some studies have showed if you're buried up to your armpits, it can take up to 1,200 pounds of force or more to pull a victim out. And no one can survive that kind of force being placed upon the body.
Well, and I think a lot of people who aren't involved in agriculture don't realize the danger that goes into working at one of these elevators.
Anytime they go across with crustaceans or a wall, they face that problem. And if they don't tie off from a high point, then when the grain starts to move down below them, then they're going to become engulfed in grain and they're going to sink in.
Save lives?
Yes, it does.
Is this a program that in the long run will save lives?
We hope so. Right now we're losing about 30 people a year throughout the nation in simply grain engulfments. It has nothing else to do with injuries on the farm, but simply grain engulfments, we lose 30 people. And I think there are a lot of accidents that are never reported. So I think people get stuck, maybe bystanders help them out, and that's never reported at all.
If someone wants to attend one of the free trainings, is there a website that they could go to?
KU Fire. And they can just click on programs available and it will come right up and tell you where they're located, what times they are, because they can also, if they're firefighters, they can attend firefighting classes, they can attend extrication courses, the whole variety of subjects.
And we want to remind everybody the safest way to be safe in the elevator is don't put yourself in bad situations.
That's it. Don't put yourself in a bad spot.
Don't put yourself in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Make sure you got someone with you.
Yep, that's
exactly.
it.
Ed, thank you so much for your time.
Welcome.
Thank you.